Hello and welcome to Valnir Rock, which is currently in early access on Steam, being Viking-y, MMO-ing, RPG-ing kind of thing. And yeah, straight up the actual interface currently, there's not a lot here. We've got a server list, we've got options, and we can leave the game. Yeah, came available on Steam very recently, in fact. Wow, we can make a tiny... Right. Leg size. No, we want to make it a tiny person. So that is the... It's very similar to Ark Survival Evolved, isn't it? The character creation. You can make it look absolutely ridiculous. Ah, that's good. Ah. Let's see what we... Tiny head. Couple of skin tones. We've got eye colours from the normals to the, well, not so normals. Hairstyle options. Oh, we do actually have beard options as well. Right, fair enough. I think I'm going to go back and make the character slightly better proportioned. Just make it about bog standard. For the... It still looks weird from the side. Looks like it's kind of hunched up a little bit. Maybe it's because the head is so fucking tiny. And there we go. Brilliant. Oh, there we go. We've created a character. Keep in mind that this is still in alpha and all that stuff. Has it in fact crashed already? That would be... I think it has not. Oh, no it hasn't. It just loads like it crashes. kind of long loading times, I'm gonna be honest. Okay. Quests. Jobs. Kill Onion. Assume that tracks it. This player has a bounty on his head. Kill him. No. You must be thirsty. You can drink water from the lakes and also from wells. You can find some nearby. Okay. So at the moment, due to the arrow shot and DIYing, was lured to the shore by wreckers, bandits who light signal fires, blah 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 blah. Okay, quest started. Save your strength, my friend. I'm dying, please take my amulet. Take amulet. Yeah, loot container. Loot container. So thus far it seems very similar to Rust, except with, you know, quests and slightly different world design. Trees are popping in currently. Owner Black. Owner Black, just a hard stone. So I assume this is a player dwelling, so yes, this indeed functions on a similar system to Rust in that you are on a server with other people and people can build dwellings and stuff. Yeah, furnace has an owner, wall has an owner. That man who looks like a Viking golem, I assume is out to chase a cow. Go, nothing. So enter the nearby lakeside. Fine, we'll go straight with a little bit of something quest. But yeah, I mean, at the moment, if the building system allows you to build basically the rectangular things, then it's not really that impressive. But it doesn't need to be, really. Currently, it's the game is €20, although I think there's currently a minus 10% kind of offer on as well. So for it's not terribly expensive, but at the moment I'm not really sure if I'm seeing a lot of actual content as well. Basic interface with the quick slots. Can be used to drink, especially met. I assume that means mead. Container is empty. Stick. Ah, so it's a drinking hole. And we've also got a stick now. Oh, we have acquired beer. So at the moment, can one use? Apparently not. At least it doesn't give a fibrous plant. So very similar to Rust once again. In that you pick up shit, you make shit from that shit what you've picked up. So I'm gonna go on a limb and say that this is one of those things. If you are interested in the aesthetic, if the aesthetic speaks to you, which, you know, a lot of the actual, like, you know, the models are actually quite good. The world seems a little bit lacking in polish, but that is to be expected considering that it is a pre-alpha build. My ping is fucking horrible considering that I am on a I'm on a German server. Most of the servers seem to be currently either German or US, and this was in fact picked. Well, the game picked it as the one with the best ping. So make of that what you will. The game itself seems to be running kind of alright, but it could, you know, it's hard to tell if the stuttering is due to optimization or if it's due to lag, which it could be either, to be honest. That's a bear. Actually, the bear model looks a little bit... No, it's alright now that it started moving, but when it stood still it looked a little bit stilted. Marigold. Right. Status abilities. Okay, so we've got inventory, we've got status. Different religions that give access to trait lines. We've got conditions, biography, artifacts, abilities coming soon, clans, well, so that's a guild system. Messages, quests, yeah, map. Right. So looking at this, I was either there or there, so it's not a massively massive map, but I do like the fact that the map is there and it does actually show you where to go, but it doesn't give you, like, there's no mini-map or anything like that, so... I'm not entirely sure what's going on here, but I think that one man is killing the other people. The running animation is a little bit strange, if I turn it like this. Right, let's make way to the first quest location, which should actually be here. So it certainly isn't very large at the moment. Blackcurrant. Obviously still needs a lot of polish when it comes to the refilled drinking tubes. Needs some work when it comes to the nitty-gritty when it comes to the tooltips and stuff like that, but overall it's not currently it's not too bad for for a pre-alpha thing. So as long as they keep developing it, which is always the thing that I kind of worry about. I mean, keeping something in alpha or pre-alpha is it's kind of common practice these days, and it's a little bit, you know, disheartening, especially, you know, when it comes to like stuff that is actually genuinely good. Like we've got things that actually are worked on and actually are very, very decent games, like 7 Days to Die. We've got PlayerUnknown's Battlegrounds. But there's still always the little kind of doubt in my mind that all of those games might actually just, you know, because they can go to shit at the moment's notice. So at this point, I'd say that my take home from this is, if you are interested in you know, supporting this game and building this game and actually making something of it, that looks kitted out to be an NPC, so it's wearing matching clothes, it has to be an NPC. Poison for an old woman. Red mushrooms and white berries. Not right now. Indeed, so if you're actually interested in building this game and supporting and actually you being a part of what it becomes, then I would probably say that it's probably going to be a worthwhile purchase, but I still have my misgivings about early access and everything like that, so... However, aside from the stuttering, which I am mainly attributing down to my horrible fucking ping, which shouldn't really be that bad. Is it there? Okay, so it's just slightly there. Oh. Okay, to sacrifice. Oop, the will of the gods. Where am I? What is this land? This is Valnir. So, Valnir Rock. It's an island inhabited by wicked men and foul creatures. Ah, who rules here? Great thing. Cool. Where do I get clothes? Holgerson will show... Okay. So, now we've actually got a quest we've got. Okay. So we've got, I think we've got the quest line for. Ooh, that's a sacrificed horse. Well, they're not shying away from the gore and the blood and all of that, which is actually quite nice. I don't know how to really feel about the actual I don't know. It's so on the verge of being good. Like it's edging the line between good and kind of weird. But I think it's surprisingly it's very much it's Rust like. It's Rust just with Vikings. That's a wolf. So I think I'm gonna die unless I can lure the wolf to some town guards or something. That's a well, I mean, it's doing its attack animation so far away from me that it should be fine. You know, but it's still a little bit. Oh, and it's got tethered. Okay, cool. Well, I mean, it's a nice thing that they do get tethered after a while, especially for the, you know, in the beginning, so that you can actually feasibly run away from things. That was always the trouble with when you start a new game in Rust and then you get in and you don't have anything, and then a wolf sees you and then you're dead, and then you know you get spawned in a different location. Okay, so the when in combat stance, you can dodge by pressing either the spacebar or V. I think V then does a dodge just out of combat stance as well. Destroy, repair. Chest owned by Parv. Arrows. So yeah, definitely gonna be running into a lot of the kind of pre-built, well, player-built stuff, near pre-built stuff. Master's Rabbits. Rewards trousers. In true MMO spirit, we have. Hello, mate. How can I help you? Need some clothes. What do I need? 2 pieces of fabric and 1 thread to craft a tunic. Fibers. Okay, so need to find fibers, which I actually do have, like a small amount already. The fibrous plants even look very similar to what Rust has to offer. Right. Okay, fibrous plants. Discover and craft. Thread. Craft max. Yes. There's also dyes, which is very nice for those of us who want to play the fashion thing. Okay, we've got... I mean, we should have the thread. Yeah, thread. Acquire thread. 9. discover and craft. Fabric. Well, I need 2 of those. So currently I'm just trying to brute force the interestingly, while it did show that I don't know what I need to use. No? I appear to have broken the UI in not a little way. So I think this is a fairly decent place to end this, because I do need to well, I do need to now restart this, I fear. So yeah, this has been a very, very brief look into Viking Rust. Is the only way I can really... Ah, well, that brute forced that quest, so that is good to know that that does work like that. Anyway, thanks for joining me for this, and I will definitely be doing a little bit more of this and kind of trying to discover a little bit more of what is currently there. Clearly a proper day and night cycle, which is very interesting, and hopefully will lead to some actual game mechanics as well. But for now, this is this. Thanks for joining.